Start recording. Okay. This is a cereal tier list in response to a YouTuber named Familiar Blade, who also made a recent cereal tier list video. He made some good choices, good picks, but he did make some mistakes. Some mistakes. It's all right. We're not all perfect. Not all of us have like fully developed taste buds. It is what it is. I'm just here to set the record straight and, to just enlighten anyone who views this video as to what a proper tier list looks like for cereal. So this is the uh, extra definitive cereal tier list. All right, here we go. So starting off, Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. We're gonna put that as a solid B. Solid B. It's not an A spot. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. Blueberry. I'm gonna put it in D. Doesn't deserve F. Captain Crunch. It's immediately an S tier. Like it's just a classic, It's Crunchitize Me Captain. Come on. Anyway, so we've got next is Crunch Berries. So for anyone watching this, just know that I hold any fruit cereal in extremely low regards. So we're gonna be putting Crunch Berries in C, and that's being generous. That is being extremely generous. So we're going to scroll down and we have Sprinkled Donut Crunch. It's carrying a big name. A big name, but it doesn't sound good. So I'm going to put that in D tier? D hmm. Hmm. At the same time, I don't see how it can be any worse than Crunch Berries, but all right, for now it'll be in D. Oops, all berries, D tier. Only reason Crunch Berries, just so you all know, is even allowed in C in the same living area is because it does have, if you look closely, some of the original goated Captain Crunch in there, but not even that can save it from these abominations you see occupying the same space on the spoon. Okay, so Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Crunch. Peanut butter's great. Love peanut butter. Uh, but not even the peanut butter can bring it to the same levels as some of the goats. So I'm gonna say high B. Original Cheerios requires sugar, bananas, and fruit to even attempt to make it edible. So that's an F. Lowest point in F will always remain an F. Garbage cereal. Garbage cereal. Okay. Chocolate Cheerios. Chocolate makes anything better than F, so you're adding chocolate onto the base Cheerios, so I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it D. D tier. Yeah, I'm gonna be generous. Can't be as bad as fruit. Frosted Cheerios, not chocolate, so putting it in D. Putting it in D. Rice Chex Mix. Rice Chex. Rice Chex. Putting that in F. Flavorless, gluten free. That's how you know it's even worse. The gluten gives it flavor, and now it has none. Blueberry, you added fruit to it. Good job, you made it even worse. Cinnamon Checks, you tried to improve off of the original, and you did, but still garbage. Okay. Chips Ahoy, never had it, but Chips Ahoy is an alright cookie. It's an alright cookie. So I'm gonna put it in D. In D, yeah. Kellogg's cinnamon Cinnabon. I love cinnamon rolls, but that does not sound like a good invention. Putting it in F. Never had it, so I might be a little biased there. Cinnamon Toast Crunch all the way to the top. S. Boom. It's the GOAT, in my opinion. Am I biased? Yes. Do I care? No. It is the top of the list. Top of the list. Nothing beats it. Cocoa Puffs. My esteemed colleague, Familiar Blade, put this in S, but let's be honest now. Uh, mm, Hi B. I'm sorry. Hi B. Reese's did it better. I'm sorry. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Made with real Coke. It was trying to be something it couldn't. I'm sorry, bro. Rip Cocoa Puffs. Cookie Crisp. Putting that in B. A nice Cookie Crisp slaps it every now and then, man. It wasn't that bad. It was good. B tier. Okay, Corn Flakes. Corn Flakes is going straight to F. No flavor. Now Pops. Pops again. You know, seem to have been put in high tier because apparently, it's good, quote unquote. But in reality, right? Let's dissect it. It has sugar. It has sugar, and sugar is the crux of, big huge part of what makes all of these cereals edible, right? But now, not even sugar can take away from the fact that you're essentially eating a sugar covered, yellow covered piece of plastic, you know? So it's that artificial. It tastes almost like you're eating wax coated in sugar. I can't give it anything more than a high C. It's just not it, Chief. That ain't it. Okay. Count Chocula. Shout out to all the vampires here, representing with the chocolate and the marshmallows. So you're getting high D. There you go. You beat Blueberry. Congratulations. Uh, Kellogg's Oat Brand. That's going in F. Oops, sorry, I forgot to move Cheerios all the way down there. There you go. Eggo Maple Syrup Waffle Cereal. Yeah. Um, Sounds disgusting. Probably mid, so I mean, I'll probably put it ahead of Pops. Yeah, it probably earned its space above Pops in these three. As disgusting as this sounds, like Pops, Crunch Berries, Chocolate Cheerios, ugh, like Frankenberry, the least goated of the three monster cereals. You hate to see it. French Toast Crunch. Uh, the black sheep of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch family. We're gonna put that low C because I'm gonna be generous. It has the potential in its genes, so it can't be that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the apple fell far from the tree, but it didn't fall that far. You know what I'm saying? Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. I hate anything fruit except this is the exception. It is S tier. 100%. 100%. I might change that later, but for right now, it's one of the greats. Hands down, undisputed, Fruit Loops is the fruit goat. Frosted Flakes. I'm gonna be honest, A tier. Might seem mid now, modern times, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say, on a good day, could be A. Might be lowest of A even, but hey, I'm giving it to it as of now. Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats. The frost carries it, but I'm gonna be lenient right now and put it in A. There you go. I'll be good on that. Be good on that. Golden Crisp. Don't think I've ever had it. I may have if I'm remembering correctly, so I'm just gonna put it in C. It's pretty mid. Golden Grams right now, I'm telling you, is slept on supremely. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Golden Grams in A, low A. Now I will try it again recently. If its taste changes to me, I will adjust the list later or change its space. I will probably make it a B if it ends up sucking. Okay. Enviro Kids, Gorilla Munch. Nobody's ever heard of you. Never knew ya. F tier. Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey roasted honey bunches of oats. Can't give you A. Sorry, bro. You're going right after Cocoa Puffs. Right here. High B, just not A. I've liked it. I've liked it. It's alright. But it ain't up there. Alright. Honeycomb. I gotta give it a C. Sorry. I'm not even. I'm being for real right now. Okay. And again, my boy Honey Nut Cheerios. It is not an S. I was being funny before, but it's an A. It's absolutely an A tier cereal. I don't give a single fudge what anyone says. It is A tier. The garbage that was base Cheerios, right, was completely removed when honey entered the scene, right? The honey is the golden liquidy elixir that made this what it is. And if you put a box in front of me, I could devour it. Is it as good as mini wheats, frosted flakes, golden grams? Probably not. But it's an A, man. It's an A. Can't go wrong with some nice honey nut Cheerios. It also helps you know, also helps that it has honey. Okay. Donuts. Donuts, frosted. Doesn't sound good. Donuts can't save you. I'm putting you above the gorilla. Actually, my bad. Forgot about Cheerios yet again. Oh, there you go. Kashi. Not quite as bad as Cheerios, so. Oop, my bad. It's going right there. Kicks. Never had it, but it can't be that bad. Putting it in D. Crave. Absolute A tier. Putting it above Frosty Mini Wheats. The only thing keeping it from S is that it has these giants to contend with. Top of A tier. Life. 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 This is what I believe to be one of Familiar Blade's goated S tiers. I, on the other hand, have never had it, but if I need to have that soon so I can properly rate this, but if we're just going off of like appearances, right? Hear me out, right? You have Crave, chocolatey filled goodness. You have frosted mini wheats, wheat, which is made by itself, but coated in frosting to make it something delicious. Frosted flakes, same thing. Flakes of what it's probably just corn flakes with frosting on it, but it's good. Golden grams, pretty sure that has honey or some crap on it. Don't know. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey added to base Cheerios, right? But what do we have here, right? We have squares with what is presumed to be cinnamon if we look at the box, right? Small amounts of cinnamon, probably. It's nothing special. It's just, and it has like blueberries in it, bro. Like fruit. Like what? Like whenever you put fruit in a cereal display, it's like it kind of always takes away from you. It's being pretentious. With that sun that's around it, is trying to make it seem like, oh look, brighten your day with a box of life, and it's like, nah, I'm feeling it, Chief. But and as you can see, I'm gonna put it in B for right now. But you see how that heart on the box of life, right? Yeah, you see it, right? That's supposed to indicate that it's supposed to be healthy for you, right? Good and healthy, right? But if you look at Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah, I know you're seeing it, right? It's a bigger heart, a much bigger heart, and it has oats. Oats. which are supposed to be healthy for you. I'm just saying. Like if you Google it, oats are healthy. Life, I don't see no oats. That's all I'm saying, man. And it's cinnamon, and they're squares, so they're biting off of Cinnamon Toast Crunch's entire flow. That's all I'm saying. They're biting off the flow. Cinnamon Toast Crunch could probably take you to court for this crap. Not gonna lie, bro. So I'm gonna put it in B for now, and that's being generous. Uh, Original Life doesn't even have any cinnamon. Also has fruit, a lesser fruit, by the way. Those look like raspberries, I believe. Yeah, raspberries. Yeah, so they go on B2. They go on B2. If I have them, I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I'm sorry that no. Lucio's going at F. Never had them, but come on now. Any cereal based on what an Overwatch character? It's not even a popular Overwatch character, as far as I know. Like I've never even heard of this guy. I'm sorry, Lucio fans. Thank you. Uh, Lucky Charms. Okay, marshmallows carry it hard. Marshmallows do carry it hard. So I'm gonna say solid B, below Cap Peanut Butter Crunch, above Apple Jacks. Okay, Nutter Butters, probably D tier. Oreos, if you could put actual Oreos in milk and it would actually probably taste better than this. So yeah, just Oreos done. Cocoa Pebbles, yes. Cocoa Pebbles, that's right, everyone. It's definitely not going in A. I'm just putting there for the time being until I scroll up, and it is going right ahead of even Captain Crunch. That's right. Cocoa Pebbles is goaded. Its only competition is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Were it not for Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it would be at the top of the list, in my opinion. Fruity Pebbles, its deformed twin. Okay. Like I said, fruit ruins it completely. We're putting Fruity Pebbles, top of C. I get. Well, no. Sorry, I can't do that. We're putting it above Crunch Berries. We're gonna do that. Actually, yeah. There we go. That's a good spot for it. Pop Tarts should have never tried making that into a cereal. That's F as well. Now Raisin Bran. This is a rare example. I amend my earlier statement. This is a rare example of a cereal that can actually surpass plain Cheerios in how bad it is. Kellogg's, you wanted to add raisins to flakes, just bland flakes. Don't know what you were thinking. How much drugs you were on when you made this, I have no idea. You got to get clean because this is even worse. Anything Raisin Brand even beats Cheerios. It's terrible. Okay. Oop, sorry. Reese's Puffs. Goated again. Even beats Fruit Loops. That's right. Don't need to say anything. It's the perfect chocolate peanut butter cereal as far as I'm concerned. This is what Cocoa Puffs was probably aspiring to be, and Cocoa Puffs even came out first, but it doesn't matter. All right, doesn't matter. Cocoa Puffs is the OG. Reese's Puffs didn't even care. Okay, so now we're going with Rice Krispies. I I gotta put you. I can't. I want to put you in D, but I can't. So I gotta put you top of F. Cocoa Krispies is chocolate, so it's top bottom of D. S'mores, generic, but probably not that bad. Putting it in D. Sour Patch Kids cereals. Sounds like a sounds sounds like a abomination. I don't know. Like F man. Like why? It's sour sweet candy, but it's also fruit flavored. So it's like no. Special K, boom. Special K, boom. Strawberry mini wheats. Strawberry is like the worst flavor. It's like if you were to eat these, it's like pouring Pepto Bismol onto some frosted squares. It's like, what are you doing? You know? Yeah. So D. No, my bad. Not D. F. Doesn't deserve D. Tricks. Tricks. I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to remember how Tricks tasted because I did have it, even though it's fruit. Wasn't too terrible, so I'm gonna put it above Crunch Berries, below Fruity Pebbles. I feel sorry. Feel sorry for that rabbit, bro. Waffle Crisp. Waffle Crisp. Never had it. Going in. It's got to be better than Rice Krispies. So lowest of D, and then Wheaties is probably yeah. Hmm. Right there, I guess. I mean, it's just wheat, but whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter. Okay, so let's go over this from the top. The goats on this list: Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Pebbles, Captain Crunch, because it deserves it, Familiar Blade, Reese's Puffs, and Fruit Loops. Now remember this, Fruit Loops, because a lot of people sleep on this. They think it's mid. They couldn't be further from the truth. This toucan is a legend. Toucan Sam made the greatest fruit cereal to ever exist. Okay, he's a bird swinging on a vine. He doesn't even need to do that, but he's doing it. So I'm just saying, like, come on now. Crave, A tier, obviously. Frosted mini wheats, I'll give you that. I'll give you. I'm being generous. A. Frosted flakes, when they hit, they hit. A tier. Golden grams, and then honey nut Cheerios. A's all around. Frosted flakes, gotta love them. Now moving on to Cocoa Puffs. Am I being too rough with Cocoa Puffs? No. Top of B. Borderline A, but top of B. Honey Bunches of Oats, same thing. Peanut Butter Crunch, you're trying to piggyback off of a big name like the captain himself, but you're literally just biting off of Reese's Puffs whole flow. Again, trying to do the same thing Cocoa Puffs did, but instead of chocolate, it's with peanut butter. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're staying in B. Lucky Charms, if you had more marshmallows, like me and Familiar Blade discussed, you would be higher, but you're staying in B. But because of those marshmallows, you're still above Apple Jacks, which, is borderline trying to taste like fruit but doesn't, so I'm giving it a pass. Cookie Crisp, slept on, in my opinion. Slept on. It's not the best, but with those milk and the chocolate chip cookies, I gotta say it's good. It's good. Life. Mm, might be higher next time, but as of right now, I can't, Chief. It ain't doing it for me. The sun, the fruit, the small heart. Like look again. Look at the big heart. Like look at the big heart. It's made with whole, nice whole grain oats, heart healthy, helps lower cholesterol. You don't see any of that with this. Like where do you see that? And if you can read this, you know, maybe you could find something, but no, I just don't see it, man. And the sun, like I'm more of a moon guy. Like okay. C Eggo maple syrup. Okay. Sounds bad. Still probably better than Pops. Pops still probably better than Honeycomb. Fruity Pebbles is fruit, goes right below it. Trix right below that. Crunch Berries right below that. Chocolate Cheerios, because not even chocolate can save base Cheerios that much. French Toast Crunch, because again, it has the genes of the greatest goat in its veins. It just needs to meet that potential one day. Golden Crisp, you might belong in D tier, but you're staying in C for now. Okay. Count Chocula, don't even need to say anything. Haven't had it, but come on, Count Chocula. D for Dracula. Come on. Boo Berry has marshmallows, but you're not doing it. Frankenberry doesn't even have marshmallows. Hmm. Frosted Cheerios, Oreos, Nutter Butter, Donut Crunch, Oops All Berries, worst thing ever. Took away the Captain Crunch, put in all berries, disgusting. Kicks, Chips Ahoy, S'mores, Cocoa Krispies, Waffle Crisp, and then you have the entire F section. I don't need to go over these names. Just know that I'm being too harsh on Sour Patch. Sour Patch will go right there. These are the three worst cereals in all of human existence. Just remember that. Okay, this is the end of the list, end of the video. This has been the extra definitive or definitive cereal tier list. All right, take some pointers.